Boys and girls, it is convention time again. We are at the UK Games Expo in Birmingham. I've never been to this one before. This seems like it's quite a big event. I'm excited. One very important job for today, or else Anna's not going to let either of us come home, and that is you must not let me buy any Warhammer. I have been, you don't need to know, we shouldn't go near it. I was really into it as a kid. I haven't touched it for 25 years. It is expensive, it's time consuming, and it takes up loads of space, and it's awesome. Do not let me buy Warhammer.
No, I kind of want to play Warhammer.
Chris, this is where you may as well cut to me picking up a Warhammer starter kit. I've already made my peace with the fact that I'm going to be carrying lots of bags home with me today. There is so much stuff to buy, and I've only just been to London Comic Con. This is a bad idea. I've never seen this many dice in one place before in my life, and there's a little dice gumball machine, which is awesome.
Dark green ones, it's my favourite colour. Now I want some dice.
Playing games?
Yeah, but I don't know, I don't really play games with dice.
Well, it's time you did. If you had some dice, maybe you would. Absolutely have to buy this before we leave, don't I? Counter-Attack football strategy game. I looked at it at Insomnia. I will be picking up that. So many games. Don't think I can carry everything back to the car. This looks awesome. Table Golf Association. I think I might just be buying sports games. We're going to get the football game, we're going to get a golf game. Luckily, we're going to Centre Parks in a couple of days. Nana's brother's going to be there, so I'm actually going to have someone to play these games with. Because I can't imagine Anna's going to be very pleased if I turn up with a golf game and a football game and expect her to play them with me. Pokemon! Who'd have thought that would be here? Thing is, they've got to beat MCM prices. Magic Madhouse at MCM Comic Con, we're doing booster boxes of the new set for £100. So I now have my line. Unless they're going to be lower than that line, I don't need to buy any Pokemon today. He says, looking at all the Pokemon and trying to walk away. Just a casual run-of-the-mill dragon in a fireplace over there, as you would expect. Thank you. Edible dice. What more could you want? Let's have a look at them.
Look at
edible dice. Huh?
You've got rhubarb and custard.
And a menu.
I'm assuming
edible dice and potions. Nice. And now more cool Pokemon things. Oh, this is good. I can't believe I've never been to this event before. This is my kind of event. Now a wrestling game. This is getting worse and worse for Anna and better for me. I'm now getting to the point where I don't know what to buy. You can what?
You can be the characters. I think I'd get it purely for that.
That one might actually appeal to Anna. Wolfenstein, she likes the video game, and that just looks awesome. Just spotted my first convention price. Astral Radiance booster box, £100, so looks like I could be going home with a booster box today. To be fair, I've already got like 5 at home, but most of them are for the box break that we're doing. That will probably have already been out by the time you see this video, but I need a couple more for me, maybe. I'm already buying like 10 board games based on the most recent count. We're basically going to buy as many as we can carry before we leave. So anything with Marvel on, you're picking up and having a look at. Now we're making Anna jealous. Just hanging out with her mate. If there's ever going to be a chance of getting Anna into board games, it's going to be through this. I think it's a long shot, and it's an expensive long shot, but we might have to go for it. We're just nosing at all the Fallout stuff, as you've just saw. Man came over, gave us some bottle caps. Love free money. Oh, there's a big dragon there. Don't know what his deal is. This Catapult game looks really cool, but there is not a chance we would get through one playthrough and still have any of the pieces. They'd just all be lost immediately, so probably not the best idea. Apparently I've just walked past Pokemon things.
I'm trying to tell you for ages.
Seems like a terrible idea. Oh, there are Pokemon cards, hurrah! Always very colourful. Big potato. Lots of fun, including snakes and chicken versus hot dog. These are all very cool. Ooh, we have that one. It's just the furry box, isn't it?
It doesn't wobble.
There you go. Eight-year-old Kev is screaming at me that I've got to get the Masters of the Universe game.
I don't want the name.
39-year-old Kev is saying it's 75 quid, Kev, don't be an idiot.
But only men play. Why is it just men? He-Man.
Because it was the 80s.
Batman.
There's Evelyn. Kind of want that though, looks very cool. This might be a way to get something for Anna without having to spend an absolute fortune on the Fallout Wasteland game. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if she'll play it, that's the thing. She's not really into board games. Fallout definitely seems like the route in. Does this satisfy your latest obsession? What do you got there?
I'm not really sure. It's a little mini version of the game.
Okay. Cool.
That Stranger Things one looks really cool.
I wonder how cross Anna would be if I just bought us a new table that doubles up as a gaming table. Yeah, I mean, you can hide the gaming element of it, so this could be our kitchen table, but then when it was time to play, take the top off, and it's party time. Which has always been one of my rules for life, top off party time. Danger, danger, danger. I'm still resisting at the moment. Amy said a very good suggestion to go and hunt through my dad's garage to try and find all the ones I had when I was a kid. I assume they're still in there. If he's throwing them away, he owes me thousands of pounds. This is a massive, massive show. The hall we were just in is down there, down some stairs. We've just come up the stairs thinking there can't be much up here. It's massive, it is enormous, it is awesome. We're going to be here all day. The other thing I've been looking at since Comic-Con, I want a Giraffe-Rig plushie. I've not been able to find one yet, but if I can find one, very interested. There's also Ultra Pro just over there, so there's loads of binders, deck boxes, play mats, all that kind of stuff. Might be time to stock up on some of those bits, because online it seems a little bit hit and miss. Even when you buy the Ultra Pro stuff, it can be a little hit and miss with colours being in stock and stuff, but they've got everything here, so might be time to get Amy a deck box, because I've got like 3 decks in my bag, but 2 of them are in pretty rough deck boxes. Might be time to upgrade. I kind of want that. Amy is somewhere in that crowd of people, no idea where. The one reassuring thing is my wallet's still with me. Ah, there she is. I found Stardew Valley. Might be grabbing that.
Well.
Yeah, it's so heavy though. I'm certainly not buying that until just before we're leaving. I gave it a little weight test. Wouldn't want to carry that on its own, never mind with a couple of other games in a pile. Amy spotted Marvel Crisis Protocol set up.
That's the £87 one that we saw earlier.
Yeah, you're keen on a Marvel game, aren't you?
Yeah. Although I saw the codenamed one again and it does look, I properly read through thing. Blurb.
The blurb.
Does it count as a blurb?
I think it counts as a blurb, yeah. We've now stumbled into the hall where people are actually playing. I think there's tournament tables over there. We've got the open gaming section over here. So, like I say, I've got a bunch of Pokemon cards with me. We might sit down and have a game of Pokemon at some point. Probably not now, because we still haven't finished doing a lap of that other hall. But there is also lunch options over there, and we are approaching that time. Well, it's not yet. It's 11:30 at the moment. I've been here a while already. So, very cool. In addition to being able to try the games out in the main halls, there they have a board game library where you can check out the game you want to play, go and play it at one of the free tables, and obviously if you like it, head back into the main hall, buy it. Lovely stuff. Everywhere I go, she stings me for books. We need to go places that don't sell books. She's obsessed. This is a very dangerous area for me to be. We've got loads of Lego. We've got a Warhammer 40,000 starter set. These are all things that I could very easily sink a lot of time and money into, but so far I am successfully resisting. She is not helpful. Yeah, I'm sure it has. Not helpful at all. This looks pretty cool. Autismo, the autism board game. Which is it's an autism challenge board game that's all about social skills and stuff. Apparently they're on Kickstarter. There's a leaflet for them there. We might pick that one up. I feel like we probably need to pick that one up and have a little look. Wherever I go, I inevitably end up in the pop vinyl section, despite claiming like 2 years ago that I didn't really collect pops anymore, but they've got a Flintstones one, they've got a He-Man on Battle Cat.
It's a wonder, and she's nowhere to be seen.
Marvel ones are just generic stuff, but I like the cool stuff. Look at some of these. Worryingly, it seems like my taste for Funkos has gone from collect as many of the £10, £15 ones as possible to you just want the really expensive ones at like 50, 60 quid. You don't want many, but you want enough of them for it to be expensive. See, that is quite cool.
And it's Scarlet Witch, not just Wanda.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen a Freddie Funko in the flesh before. It's quite a recent one. It's a 2020 convention exclusive, but still pretty cool. But again, in the very expensive pops. I need to leave this area. We've got board games to buy yet. This isn't what we're here for today. They've got Skyrim ones over here. Oh my word. I love Asterix. I feel like ever since we drove past Park Asterix on the way back from Disney, the world has just been thrusting Asterix into my face again. I loved it as a kid. Haven't read any Asterix or touched anything Asterix related for about 25 years, and now I'm just seeing it everywhere. For £110 I can get Asterix and Obelix. Really throwing myself back into the deep end. I've never seen anyone as excited as you are over Grey's Anatomy pop vinyls.
Dad, you don't understand, it was my life. I was obsessed.
Finally found Magic Madhouse. They're doing the £100 boxes of Astral Radiance again like they were last week. There's so many board games I want to buy, I might just be able to resist buying Pokemon cards today. But then I might loop back around and get a couple of boxes because I have no willpower at all. It is gone 12. We've only just completed a lap of the whole thing across the 3 halls. So the best part of 3 hours to see everything that's here. This is a big show. This is close in size to like London Comic Con. It's far bigger than any Comic Con we've ever been to at the NEC, isn't it? It's massive. Which is awesome. So our plan now, we're going to go and grab some lunch and come up with a battle plan. So we want to come back in this afternoon and A, play something, B, buy some stuff, but not too much. So we need to come in with a plan of what we're going to buy. Definitely that football board game. I'm leaning towards Stardew Valley as well, because I love the video game, and then some other bits and bobs as well. But we do need a plan, or else we'll spend far too much money in here this afternoon. For those of you who didn't watch my insomnia vlog last month, we're now experiencing Kev's convention hack for the NEC. Everywhere at lunchtime is heaving, apart from one place usually. Watch it be really busy today so I look like a damn fool. But normally, if you just nip up these escalators down this hallway to the train station and airport, there's a subway there that usually doesn't have much of a queue, certainly not compared to everywhere else, so it's worth a little bit of a walk to get no queue, an actual warm subway, because the sandwich places inside the conventions usually don't heat them up, which is hideous, utterly hideous. There we go. Once again, Kev is a genius. There you go. I'm a genius. Minimal queue, and we get to sit down at a table. Dinner consumed. We don't yet have a plan though. I'm not stepping foot back in there until I know what you want, because otherwise you'll try and buy everything. She's looked at dozens of books and games and all sorts. We need a plan for what we're going to buy. I know what I want. I want Stardew Valley and that football game. I'm not even going to buy the wrestling game.
There are 2 games that I want, and then there was a few books.
We might need to trim that list down a little bit, because that still sounds like you want everything you picked out, which isn't really what I mean by having a plan. Right, we're back in, and we now of course have the problem of trying to find the ones that we want to buy. I think the football one was right over in this first corner early on. Yeah, it's over here. Right, we're going to go and grab that first, because I think it's the smallest, most carryable box. Purchase number 1 complete. This is definitely going to be staying in the car for centre packs next week, so I'll play that with short stay. If you want to see me do a proper review type thing of that, let me know, because I know a lot of you probably watch my Football Manager stuff as well, and would probably be quite keen to know if it's any good. Apparently you can also play it online, so that's quite interesting. And they didn't have any carrier bags though, so I now need to try and squeeze it into my backpack, which is chock full of Pokemon cards, which probably didn't need to bring with me really, but don't like to leave home without them. It just about squeezes into my backpack. I look like a turtle though, because it's so big and green. They have special board game carrier bags that I saw before, like backpacks. Might have to look into one of those if we buy too much more. So we're now searching for the Stranger Things game that Amy was playing before, which we think is in this hall. We should have dropped a pin on Google Maps. Well, Amy's already lost out, because the Netflix one that was behind us there isn't out yet. So why don't you get this cricket game instead? You like a bit of cricket? It's Cricket, the game.
I don't even know which one cricket is.
The one with the bat and the ball.
Is that not?
When you're in, you're out. When you're out, you're in. Cricket. So this is the other one that Amy liked the look of. Codenames Marvel. So we'll grab that.
Yeah, what's that?
And then we've got to find Stardew Valley, which I don't think they have here. I think that was in the other hall. She's trying to get her Stranger Things hit another way. They've got Stranger Things Trivial Pursuit.
But I think
or is it? Hold on, it's, yeah, I don't know that it is.
It says on the back that it has Stranger Things things.
Yeah, I think that's about the 80s, which you're probably not going to know as much about, as you were not born then.
Really? Was I not born then? I've never known.
We're both quite tempted by a Dungeons & Dragons starter set for £18, but don't know if you can do it with 2 people, and we don't know anyone else who'd play with us, do we? See, boys and girls, this is why you go to the other subway. Look at those amateurs queuing. They don't watch the vlogs, do they? One Stardew Valley game from Magic Madhouse. By the way, down in the description below, I've got a link for Magic Madhouse, an affiliate link. So if you want to buy your own copy, feel free to use my link. It helps support the channel and all that good stuff. Amy, do you want to show us what you got? I'm the one with a broken knee and she's the one sat on the floor. I don't think we showed your books because she couldn't get the Stranger Things board game. I'd already promised her 2 things. We showed the game you got, didn't we? You got the Marvel Codenames and then a couple of books as well. She's gone full Marvel again.
No, but the thing
she can't help herself.
We went to the books, right, and it had the sign of the prices, and it didn't say what 1 was, it just said 2 is 15 and 3 is like
Show
20.
us the books you got. 2 books. Every time we go out she gets 2 books. It's ridiculous.
It is a problem.
Marvel books.
But
lovely stuff.
a problem I'm okay with.
I think we are done. We've bought what we wanted to buy. We don't really want to carry big heavy board games around for the rest of the day. All we would do if we stayed now is go and find a corner and play games, which now we've bought some, we can go and do at home. So I think we're going to call it there on this video. I've just noticed it is raining outside, so we're definitely getting the shuttle bus back to the car. But hopefully you have enjoyed this video, something a little bit different. We've not been to this convention before, but I think we're definitely going to be back again because it's been awesome. And if you are enjoying the convention stuff on the channel, of course, there's Comic-Con stuff from relatively recently. You've got Insomnia from recently. We've got TwitchCon on the horizon as well. There's lots of cool convention content coming, so make sure you subscribed and liked and all that good stuff. But for now, can you hold that for a moment?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We shall say goodbye. Toodle pip.